fight song for you. The only boundaries are those we create for ourselves. That's the message from Valdosta native Malcolm Mitchell, who also happens to be a Super Bowl champion and former Georgia Bulldog football player and graduate. His struggle with reading in college prompted his passion for helping others, and Malcolm joins me now to share this story. This is one you do not want to miss. Come to your TV, take a seat, and hopefully you'll take something away from this. Malcolm, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me today.
It is so good to have you here. There's a lot of people excited that you're in the Good Day studio. Yeah, there really are. Okay, we have a lot to cover, so let's get to it. You started all of this because of your struggle with reading.
Correct.
When you were in college. That led you to join a book club.
Right.
How did this happen? What's the
book
story
club
there?
story, what makes it so interesting, I'm the only one of my generation, race, or I guess era in the group.
You stood out.
I stood out quite a bit in different categories. That's what makes the story so compelling. But you know, I was most interested in joining a group of readers, a community of readers that could influence me, and those ladies definitely helped me.
Yeah, you know, most people, or a lot of people, when they have a struggle, it's hard to just tackle that head on the way that you did, to reach out for help and to reach out to a group like this to be a part of it. What led you to have the courage to do that?
You know, I was just striving to be the best person I could possibly be, on and off the football field. You know, I've been in athletics my entire life, but I saw some things I was struggling in on other areas in life, and I really wanted to fix that to help me give myself the best opportunity to reach my full potential, and I felt like reading would help me.
So how did being a part of this book club, this group of older women, how did that help you, and what was their reaction? And I don't know, do you keep in touch with any of those ladies still?
Yeah, I was texting last night, but you know, it just helped me step outside of my comfort zone. It's in a whole new environment. I was reading books that I would have never picked up on my own.
I'm sure.
Some very good, some we had to talk about.
Yeah.
But it just helped me branch out and open me up to the opportunities that the world has to offer.
It's incredible that you did that. It really is. You actually wrote a book while in college.
Hat. You know, this is your copy too, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to make sure we can get a good look at this. So this is what your book is. Tell us what this is about.
So The Magician's Hat is a book that I wrote in college to inspire kids to read. It takes place at a library where a magician comes to perform some tricks. But his favorite trick of all is showing kids through reading they can become whatever they want to be and reach their full potential.
Wow.
Yeah.
So kind of a personal story.
It is.
Too.
It's kind of a personal touch because reading has definitely helped me get to where I'm at today, and still helping me, you know, as I grow as an individual.
Yeah, and speaking of that, you actually ended up getting hurt, so you weren't able to play with the Patriots this last season.
Correct.
I bet you had some time to read some books.
I read a ton of books. You know, I walk into the locker room with books in my hands, and you know, getting hurt is never a fortunate situation for us as athletes, but it's a part of the job.
Sure. Are you liking it up in Boston?
I love it.
You
know?
do?
I do love it.
Wow.
I love the team. I love the organization. I love my teammates.
You like winning, huh? Yeah, you kind of like that. And I debated. I was like, do we mention this? But it's important to know. He caught 6 passes for 70 yards during the Patriots' comeback win. We all remember this over Atlanta in Super Bowl 51. But you have so much to be proud of on and off the field. But what is your advice for other young people who are maybe struggling with reading like you were, or really have any kind of struggles?
I would tell them I understand the struggle. I understand feeling like you're all alone in your classroom, or putting your head down when you know it's about to be reading time, or it's popcorn reading, begging your friends not to call on you. I understand, but I would encourage them to give it a try and practice reading just like they practice video games or a sport they love, and eventually it'll get easier. And I promise them all the time when I talk to kids that it'll help them grow as individuals and give them a better chance in being successful in life.
Yeah, so just go for it.
Just
Don't be afraid,
for it.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, worked out for you. And we actually have a chance to meet you. You're going to be in Atlanta. You have a special event that's happening April 14th. So what is it?
Yes, a magical evening of literacy, April 14th here in Atlanta. You can go on my website, www.readwithmalcolm.com. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and find out more information on how to get involved and actually come. I'd love for everybody to show up. It'll be a great night.
Okay, and I have to ask you this because I'm just curious. What is your favorite book besides The Magician's Hat, the book that you
Yes.
wrote? What's your favorite book that you've read?
A book that had a huge impact on me is called The Glass Castle by Jeanette Walls.
Nice.
Phenomenal book. I read it when I was in college, when I was going through injuries. And if you read that book, you see the challenges that she faced in life. You'll understand why I love it so much.
There you go. Add it to the list. All right, Malcolm Mitchell with us today. It's such a pleasure to meet you, Malcolm.
Nice to meet you as well.
Yeah, thank you for coming in. Magical Evening of Literacy again Saturday, April 14th at 7 o'clock at Mason Fine Art on Plasters Avenue. And we'll have a link at fox5atlanta.com. Just look for the viewer information story. Your time is 9.